Hello. My name is Charles Webster BAER, and I am in Redmond, Oregon, USA, and today is October 1st, 2024. And I'm making a video. And in the video, I'm going to talk about 5 different topics. Topic number 1, depopulationism. Topic number 2, global internet government. Topic number 3, PHOGG. Topic number 4, philosophy. And topic number 5, me, Charles Webster BAER. So I'm going to talk about 5 things today. And let's go over that list again, just so we're all on the same page about what I'm going to talk about today. The first thing I'm going to talk about is depopulationism. And depopulationism means that it's illegal for a human being on planet Earth to reproduce a second time for the first few centuries of this millennium. So we're going to talk about depopulationism. Then we're going to talk about global internet government, which is my world government. And then we're going to talk about PHOGG, which is my crypto, or GIG's crypto. PHOGG is the crypto of global internet government. I've got my own personal cryptos. I've got like 3 or 4. Oh, then we're going to talk about philosophy. That'll be a very short conversation. And then we're going to talk about me. So first we're going to talk about depopulationism. That's the goal. Then we're talking about GIG. That's the plan to achieve the goal. Then we're talking about PHOGG, which is cash. We're talking about philosophy, which is reality. It's always fun to talk about that. Then we're talking about me and my campaigns. So that's what we're going to talk about today in this video. That's what I'm going to talk about. So we'll start with depopulationism. Depopulationism is a word. Depopulationism, 6 syllables. Six or 7. It's a long word. It's a big word, depopulationism. So who came up with that word? Who invented the word depopulationism? I don't know. But whoever did invent the word depopulationism should get the credit for inventing the word depopulationism. And if someone did invent the word depopulationism, then they should say that, because they deserve a lot of credit for coming up with that word. It's a very important word. I started using the word depopulationism in 2019. And, you know, if nobody's going to take credit for creating the word depopulationism, then I will. I'm not saying I invented it, but I started using it in 2019. And If nobody's going to say they were using it before then I'll take credit for inventing the word depopulationism. Now, the question here is, what does it mean? What's the definition of the word depopulationism? And different people have different ideas about that, and that's fine. This is my video, so we're going to talk about my opinion on what the definition of the word depopulationism is. And as I've already stated, the meaning of the word depopulationism is that it's illegal for human beings on planet Earth or the solar system to reproduce a second time for the first few centuries of this millennium. So the Chinese created depopulationism in 1980, and environmentalists discussed the idea in the 60s and 70s. In 1985, when I was 16 years old and in high school, I learned about this, and I immediately was all in. I immediately became a depopulationist in 1985 or before, and as soon as I heard about it, I was just like, this is it. This is obviously the only way my species is going to survive. This is obviously the only way my planet is going to survive. So as soon as I learned about it in 1985, I was 100% in. And not only that, I devoted my entire life to it in 1985. And that was the right decision. That was the right call. And I knew it was the right call when I made it. And so that's that. So we've got the word, depopulationism. We've got the definition. It's illegal for humans on Earth in the solar system to reproduce a second time for the first few centuries of this millennium. So we've got the word, we've got the meaning, the definition. So step one is the word. Step one is agreeing what the word is. Step two is agreeing what the definition is. Step three is deciding whether or not you are a depopulationist or not. And if you are, good. And if you're not, well, then you should rethink it over quickly or slowly. Anyway. So what depopulationists want to do is they want to create a decline in the number of people on Earth. They want the population of humans on Earth to decrease for like hundreds of years. Until it gets to a sustainable level. And that's a number that future generations will determine. Because depopulationists believe that human beings don't have the right to kill the planet. It's illegal to kill the planet. It's against the law to kill the planet. Not only is it illegal to kill the planet, it's illegal to put the future of the planet Earth in jeopardy. It's not only illegal to destroy the environment, it's illegal to threaten the environment. In other words, A, we don't want to kill the planet, and B, we don't want to take a risk. We don't want to risk killing the planet. We want to play it safe. A, we want to not kill the planet, and B, we don't want to put ourselves in a position where we are capable of killing the planet. Okay? A, we don't want to jump off the cliff, and B, we don't want to even get near the cliff. Okay? We don't have the right to destroy the planet, and we don't have the right to even be in a position to destroy the planet. It's like nuclear weapons. We shouldn't use them, and we shouldn't even have them. So that's depopulationism. Depopulationists are part of the solution, and non-depopulationists are part of the problem. And the problem is human overpopulation on the planet Earth. There's too many people on the planet, and that means we shouldn't make more. So depopulationists are smart or average intelligence, and depopulationists are good. Non-depopulationists are stupid because they don't know what's going on, or evil because they know what's going on and they don't care, or insane because they know what's going on and they like it. The human population on Earth is going up. That's the wrong direction. That's suicide. And depopulationists want the number of people on the planet to go down, to decrease, because that's the right direction for us to go. And that's depopulationism. Okay, and this isn't a religious issue. It's not an economic issue. It's not a racial issue. It's not a gender issue. It's not a financial issue. This is a human issue. This involves everybody equally. Okay. We all fucked up to get to where we're at now. We all took a wrong turn. And we're all part of the problem. All of us are in this together. We all created this thing, unfortunately, and now we need to solve it. We all made this mess, and now we all need to clean it up. Okay? Everybody is involved in this. And we all need to come together as one species, as one planet, and solve this right now. And the solution is depopulationism. It's logic, it's reason, it's common sense, and it's the right thing to do. And we have to do it. We don't have a choice. This is not a negotiation. This is not a discussion. This is not a debate. This is something that we have to do, and we will do, and we have to do it now, and we will do it now. We don't have any more time to analyze it or discuss it or think about it. We have to act on it immediately and completely and globally. And we will. Then I'm going to explain to you exactly how we're going to do it, step by step. Because that's how I roll. This depopulationism is the only significant issue, the only relevant topic. It's the only subject that matters. And you want to be on the right side of this today. I've been on the right side of this for 40 years. You want to be on the right side of this for 40 seconds just to check it out and see what's going on with it. And then stay there. Okay? Now, I could be wrong. These are just my opinions. I might be wrong. But if I am wrong, then so what? Okay? If depopulations are wrong, that's fine. Okay? But if non-depopulationists are wrong, then we all die. Okay? So play it out. If depoppers like me are wrong, so what? If non-depoppers are wrong, the whole planet dies forever. The whole human race dies forever. So play it out. It doesn't matter if depoppers are wrong, but it does matter if non-depoppers are wrong. Okay? If we bring the number of people down to 4 billion or 3 billion and we didn't have to, that's okay. If we go to 12 billion or 13 billion and we're not able to do that, then the planet becomes uninhabitable for human beings and we all die. So depoppers are sane. Non-depoppers are insane. Depoppers are good. Non-depoppers are crazy and evil. Okay, there's a direct correlation between the human race population increasing and the standard of living for human beings decreasing. The more people on the planet, the more the standard of living for people goes down. Okay? Depop is win-win-win for everybody. Non-depop is lose-lose-lose for everybody. Okay? If you don't have a kid, or you only have one kid, not only are you saving the planet and doing the right thing, which is good, and you're giving yourself more time and energy and money and freedom. Okay? Having kids is losing on every level. Not having kids is winning on every level. Depop is the only way to go, and it's ridiculously simple and easy to understand. And I've been saying this for 40 years, so I've gotten really good at saying it. I can now say it calmly and politely and simply and thoroughly. And so that's what I do. You know, I enjoy it. I'm good at it. But I'd do it if I didn't enjoy it and wasn't good at it, because it's my responsibility and my duty as a sane ape. Which I am. And you can be too. And good luck with that. I'm here to help. So that's depopulationism. I can talk about depopulationism till the cows come home. And I do. And I'll continue to do that. But I'm starting to get the feeling that I've made my point. I'm starting to get the feeling that whether or not you agree with what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm starting to get the feeling that regardless of whether you're a depopulationist or not, you have received my message about what depopulationism is. So I could go on and on and on, and I kind of want to go on and on and on. But for this video today, I think I will now begin to move to topic number 2, which is global internet government, or GIG. Topic 1 was depopulationism, which we discussed. That's the goal of the human race on Earth in this millennium, is depopulationism. That's what all us sane apes are working to achieve. That's the goal. That's what we're trying to establish. We want the entire planet to be depopulationist. We want every government on the planet to be depopulationist. We want every human on the planet to be depopulationist, or at least the majority of humans on the planet to be depopulationist. That's depopulationism. That's topic 1. And we've discussed topic 1. So we're now ready to move to topic 2, which is GIG, global internet government. So depopulationism is the goal. That's what we're trying to do. And GIG is the plan on how to do it. Depopulationism is what we want to achieve, and GIG is the way to achieve it. Depopulationism is the destination, and GIG is the map to show us how to get there. So what do we want to do? We want to make the planet depopulationist. How are we going to do it? With global internet government. So what is global internet government? It's a world government. I created it in the year 2000 in Portland, Oregon, in the spring. It's a legitimate government. GIG is a legitimate government. It's the world government. Okay? Only a depopulationist government is a legitimate government. The Chinese government was a depopulationist government from 1980 to 2016. So for 36 years, the Chinese government was the only legitimate government on the planet because it was the only depopulationist government on the planet. Now, there is no legitimate government on the planet. It's total anarchy because we're killing the planet, which is wrong. Only a legitimate government does not want to kill the planet. Only a legitimate government would say it's illegal to kill the planet. So only a depopulationist government is a legitimate government. That's why I created GIG. I wanted everybody to have a legitimate government, not just the Chinese. And I still want everybody to have a legitimate government. And now even I want the Chinese to have a legitimate government. I want everybody to have a legitimate government for the first time, and I want the Chinese to have a legitimate government for the second time. I take government seriously. And I want my government to be legitimate. And it is, because I made it. GIG. Now, a lot of people say there is no world government. And a lot of people say the world government is the United Nations and the International Monetary Fund. And GIG supports the United Nations and the International Monetary Fund. GIG loves the UN, and GIG loves the IMF. And GIG's here to help the UN and the IMF. The UN and the IMF do good work, and they'll continue to do good work. And thank you very much, UN. Thank you very much, IMF. And GIG's here to assist in any way, shape, or form. And we're all one big happy family, helping each other out. And if the UN and the IMF have trouble getting the football over the goal line into the end zone, then GIG will be happy to help accomplish that task. Believe it. GIG is the world government. GIG is going to allow every human being to contribute to and participate in the world government. GIG will allow every human being a forum to express themselves. GIG will allow every human being a place to vote online for the issues that are important to them. GIG will allow every human being freedom of speech to say what they want to say, about what they want to say, about whatever topic they choose to talk about. GIG will support freedom of speech and democracy by allowing every human being to vote on the issues they want to vote on and discuss the subjects they want to discuss the way they want to discuss them. Gig will provide every human being with all the information that there is, including information about their government. And if their government can do that, great. And if their government doesn't do that for whatever reason, Gig will be happy to do that for them. Okay? If somebody lives in a country that does not provide them with the information that they need, then Gig will be happy to go ahead and provide that individual with the correct, immediate, transparent information that they need about whatever, including information about their own government that they're unable to get anywhere else. So depopulation is the evolution of civilization, and global internet government is the evolution of government and the media. The line between government and media really blurs here with Gig, because it can kind of be on both sides of the fence at the same time. Because Gig can be media and it can be government. It can be both. It's like a blend. It's kind of weird, but we're getting used to it. It can be kind of entertainment. It can be kind of weird, whatever stuff. We're kind of making it up as we go along, which is cool because, you know, we're pragmatic and nimble and we can adjust and recalibrate and, you know, move around issues quickly and easily so we don't get bogged down with the typical political bullshit that seems to be prevalent online and offline everywhere these days. So that's Gig. That's global internet government. I created depopulationism. Well, the Chinese did, but I created the word. And I created global internet government. And you could say maybe the European Union did, but whatever. I created it for the planet. And I created a crypto. And you could say, well, Bitcoin did, but whatever. I created it. Again, I improved it or whatever. So anyway, I either created this shit or made it better. I'm good either way. It doesn't matter. Anyway, topic 1, Depop. Topic 2, Gig. Now we're going to go to topic 3, which is PHOGG. PHOGGG. PHOGG. And this is, okay, so yeah, this is, PHOGG is the crypto of Gig. Okay. Personally, I've got 3 or 4 cryptos that I'm kind of working on. But the crypto that Gig's official crypto is PHOGG. And I created that in 2019. And that's topic number 3. Topic number 1 is Depop. What should we do? We should Depop. Topic 2 is Gig. How should we Depop with Gig? And topic 3 is PHOGG. Cash. You know, Depop is the latest evolution of civilization. Gig is the latest evolution of the media and government. And PHOGG is the latest evolution of cash. So now we're going to go to topic 3, which is PHOGG, which is crypto, Gig's crypto. I got my own crypto, but we'll talk about that in another video. So PHOGG is the best money. It's the best money out there because it's clean and it's fair. Okay? And everybody wants their money to be the best money. And eventually, there's lots of different kinds of money. Okay? There's hundreds of different kinds of money, maybe thousands of different kinds of money. You can trade goods, you can trade services, you can trade money, you can trade objects, you can buy things, sell things, loan things, rent things. There's lots of different kinds of money. But PHOGG is the best kind of money because it's fair and it's clean. And eventually, over time, it'll be the only kind of money because people are going to want to put their money into the best kind of money. And eventually, everybody will put their money into PHOGG. So eventually, PHOGG will be the only money there is because it's the best money, because it's fair and it's clean. So in 1985, I told everybody, do the right thing, Depop, and nobody listened to me. So in 2000, I told everybody, Depop because it's the law, and nobody listened to me. So now I'm in 2019, I said, okay, do Depop because I'll fucking pay you to do Depop. So we'll see if that works out. But yes, every human being will be given PHOGG currency because I'm a generous person. You're welcome. And you can purchase more if you'd like to. You can purchase as much as you want. It's 1 American cent for each PHOGG unit of currency. For now. And then in a couple of years, it'll be 2 cents for each unit. And then, like, a couple of years after that, it'll go up to like 3 or 4 cents for each unit of PHOGG currency. But we're going to start out the first couple of years with 1 penny for each unit of PHOGG currency. And then over the years, we'll up the price. And eventually, the price may get to like, $1 for each unit of PHOGG currency. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But right now, it's only a penny. Plus, I'm giving everybody 100 or 1,000 units of PHOGG currency for free, just, to get the ball rolling. So PHOGG is 100% transparent, which means it's clean. No corruption, no tax evasion. 100% transparent, totally clean. Everybody everywhere can see exactly where every unit of currency is and the entire history of that currency. So everybody can see where all the money is and everybody can see where all the money's been. Where it came from, where it started, where it is now. 100% transparent. Clean. Clean money. No corruption. No tax evasion. PHOGG is the best money because it's the cleanest money. Completely clean. Everybody can see exactly where every unit of PHOGG currency is all the time, and it's where it's total history all the time, everywhere it's been, and when it got there. From the very beginning, from the day it was purchased. Now, I understand there's a big issue here of verification. Identity verification, I understand that's going to take a long time to hammer out sufficiently. I understand that. I'm okay with that. That's fine. And nothing's perfect. That's going to be a big part of the equation is verification. And that's all right. That's cool. We'll have 15 levels of verification for free. And then we'll have another 10 levels of verification for people who want to pay extra money for extra verification. We're going to have a lot of verification. We're going to have more verification than anybody. But that doesn't mean it's going to be enough to be perfect. We'll always need more verification. We'll never have enough verification, but we'll have more verification than anybody else. Okay. There'll never be perfect verification on this, but we'll have better verification than everybody else. Okay. Verification will always be a gray area, but we'll have the least gray area of verification than anyone else. So PHOGG is the best currency because it's clean and it's fair. And it's fair because there's a floor and a ceiling. And the floor will always go up and the ceiling will always come down. And the floor is everybody's going to be given a certain amount of money so nobody will be broke. And if they spend it, they'll be given a little bit more so nobody will ever be broke. It's everybody will always be getting more. It might be a very small amount, but it'll be something. So nobody will ever be broke. That's the floor, and the floor will always go up. The ceiling will be $1 billion American dollars, and the ceiling will always be coming down. So if you need more than $1 billion American dollars, then yeah. If $1 billion American dollars is not enough for you, well then, okay. Do you see my point here? Do you understand the message I'm trying to convey to you? Okay. If $1 billion American dollars is not enough money for you, well then, okay. Have I made my point here? Okay, good. So the ceiling will be $1 billion American dollars, and that ceiling will come down, and the floor will be, enough money to purchase water to drink and food to eat, and that floor will go up. And so PHOGG is the best money because it's clean and it's fair. Now, the current financial system on the planet is not fair because we got people starving and we got people with like $100 billion. So it doesn't make any sense. It's not fair. And people are starting to lose faith in the financial system. And when people lose faith in the financial system, well, stuff starts to go sideways. And we don't want that to happen. And so we're going to try to prevent that from happening. And if we're successful, great. And if we're not successful, well, then that'll be a whole new freak show. But we're going to attempt to maintain faith in the global financial system. And this is how we're going to attempt to do that with PHOGG, money that is fair and clean. And that is PHOGG. So that's topic number 3. So we discussed topic number 1, Depop, what we have to do as human beings on planet Earth. We discussed number 2, GIG, global internet government, how we're going to do it. And we've discussed PHOGG, number 3, how we're going to pay for it. So now we're going to go to topic number 4, and I'm going to keep this real short because, I don't want to get bored. Philosophy. Philosophy is a science about human consciousness. Philosophy is studied by people, discussed by people, and it's relatively interesting. I mean, it can easily get very boring and easily descend into just ridiculous levels of bullshit. But some people get down with it, and that's cool. I wanted to throw it in here real quick just because I've got an interesting take on it. And I want to do this as a preemptive strike. So if I have to deal with this shit down the road, I've already blown it sky high. So, right. Okay. Buddha was born in Nepal 2,500 years ago. And he headed on down south to India to groove. And he grooved. And he kept grooving. And he grooved pretty hard. And he got philosophical. He started thinking, well, what the fuck's going on? And he arrived at the conclusion, and this is my opinion. I got nothing to back this up. I'm just guessing here. This is my opinion. This is what I think happened. I may be wrong. That's okay, whatever, blah, blah. So Buddha said, okay, the universe probably exists, and that's cool. I like it. Everything's cool. However, if the universe does not exist, then what am I? Well, I'm not part of the universe because it doesn't exist. So what am I? I'm the soul. So Buddha said, if the universe does not exist, then you are the soul. That's what Buddha said, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm guessing here. So this information traveled east to China over the centuries, where the Chinese were intelligent enough and sophisticated enough to understand it and agree with it, and they created Buddhism. This information also went west over the centuries, where it was misinterpreted because they just didn't get it, or they got it wrong, or they got it right and recorded it wrong, or they got it right and recorded it wrong on purpose, or whatever. I don't know any about that, but I don't care about that either, but whatever. Anyway, Buddha got it right. That's philosophy. The Chinese got it right. That's Buddhism. They got it wrong in Jerusalem and called it Christianity, and they got it wrong in Saudi Arabia and they called it Islam. So they got it wrong twice, and that's religion. Religion is the misinterpretation of philosophy. Okay, and the mistake was very simple. It was a very simple mistake. Buddha said, if the universe does not exist, then you are the soul. Singular. One. You. That's philosophy, and it's correct. Religion is incorrect because they said souls plural. So religion is wrong, and if you want to be polite about it, you can say religion is an oversimplification. But anyway, so that's philosophy. Philosophy is what Buddha said, and religion is a misinterpretation of that. Because Buddha said, if the universe does not exist, you are the soul, singular, one. And religion says souls, plural, everybody. So that is philosophy. Philosophy is correct, and Buddha got it right. And religion is incorrect because Jesus got it wrong and Muhammad got it wrong, because it's about one soul, singular. It's not about many souls, plural. Because if the universe does not exist, well, you do. That's one. Okay. Everybody else is part of the universe, including you. And if that doesn't exist, then everybody else is gone. Bye-bye. And it's just you. So that's philosophy. That's topic number 4. I'm not going to labor the point here. I'm just going to say that's that, and I'm going to move on to topic number 5, which is my favorite topic, me. My name is Charles Webster BAER. How do you do? I'll give you my bio. I'll make it quick. I'm 55. I'm a Buddhist. I'm a libertarian. I'm for less government, more freedom. I've got 0 kids, no wife, no ex-wife. I'm straight. Thank you. You're welcome. I was born and raised in Santa Cruz, California. I went to high school in Newport, Rhode Island. In 1994, I graduated from the University of Hawaii on the Big Island in Hilo. Moved to Santa Fe in 1995, Santa Fe, New Mexico. Moved to Portland, Oregon in 1999. Moved to Bend, Oregon in 2007. Moved to China for 3 years in 2014. Moved to Redmond, Oregon in 2019. And I'm still here in Redmond, Oregon, trapped like a dog. But I'm planning on escaping here shortly. But that's a big secret, so shh. Keep that between us. I'm running for President of the United States of America. Please vote for me. I'll be running for President of the United States of America again in 2028, so please vote for me this month or next month and 4 years from now. I'm running for mayor of Redmond, Oregon for the 3rd time in a row, so please vote for me. So those are my campaigns. I've got political campaigns because if you can't find anyone to follow, then you've got to lead. If you can't find any depopulationists to vote for, then you have to run as a depopulationist. Okay. I want to vote for a depopulationist. If there's no depopulationist on the ballot, then I have to run and be on the ballot as a depopulationist so I can vote for myself. You need to be a depopulationist and you need to vote for a depopulationist. And if there's no depopulationist on the ballot for you to vote for, then you have to run and be on the ballot and vote for yourself. That's the way it's done nowadays. These days. That's the way it's done. That's the minimum. If you're a depopulationist, the minimum you can do is vote for a depopulationist. And that means the minimum that you can do as a depopulationist now is run for political office as a depopulationist. Unless somebody else is. Then if someone else is, you can vote for them. But if nobody else is, then you got to run. That's the deal. And it's a good deal. So that's me. I've been doing this forever, and I'll continue to do it forever for lots of reasons. 1, I think I'm pretty good at it. Number 2, I enjoy it. But number 3, it's my duty and my responsibility to at least pretend that I'm trying to save the planet. So, And you know what? Here's the deal with the campaigns. It's not so much victory as it is motivating and inspiring other people to do things correctly. Okay? Yes, I'd like to win. Yes, I'd like to be elected. But more importantly, I want to inspire and motivate other people to run their own campaigns correctly by showing people how it's done correctly. Okay, this is more of a public service educational situation where I'm trying to educate people on how to run a campaign correctly and So, yeah. So that's really what this has become all about. Anyway, we're nearing the 1 hour mark, so I think I'm going to keep this video under 1 hour. But thank you for watching. Feel free to contact me, depopulationist@gmail, depopulationist@outlook.com. And feel free to make your own videos, man. Make your own videos where you talk about this stuff and you tell people your own opinions on these issues, because these are big issues and we need to discuss them, and we need to, get to the point where we've finished the discussion and we're ready for action. Okay. We need to talk about these things, and we need to talk about them, and then we need to get to the end of the talking, and then we need to get to the action, and then we need to start moving and acting. So please make your own videos. Please contact me if you have any further questions. Please vote for me, and please become a depopulationist, and please run for office as a depopulationist, and please vote for yourself. And so my name is Charles Webster BAER. I'm in Redmond, Oregon, USA. Today is October 1st, 2024. And thank you very much for watching this video, and have a great day, and peace and love.